An artist named Dean tried a new thing that shows he is really quite smart. He carries on things others don't want.
The one word that I can give you about my philosophy is consistency. I try to be the same every day with my students. I try to be fair with all of my students. I'm very structured. When a new student comes into my classroom, they settle in very quickly because everything is the same. And I think children find comfort in that, in knowing what to expect. And I try to be fair with my consequences, and I try to be fair with my rewards. I do a lot of positive reinforcement in my classroom. It's something I've always practiced from the time I was an aide until now. And I just see a huge difference in my behavior with my students. And it all starts with being consistent. Something that I try to incorporate every day is I incorporate a lot of humor. My kids love to laugh and have a good time, and when I do things like that, it just adds a whole new element to the lesson.
Sometimes she passes out when we do a good job, but she really doesn't pass out. And when she wakes up, she asks, "Where am I? What time is it?"
But I do try to incorporate a lot of humor, and I have some background in theater, so I try to use some drama and things like that, and being dramatic in my way of presentation, things like that, that I hope add an element of enjoyment to the lessons.
My good imagination helps me when I create. I can turn a doodle into something great.
When I was 4 years old, I remember being outside playing and just thinking, you know, one day I'm going to be a teacher when I grow up. And that was really all there was to it. I started volunteering in a special education classroom. And then I got on the sub list. And then I got my aides job. So all those different events just began to point me toward education. It was just like all those different things that happened, this was what I was meant to do. This is where I want to stay. And first grade is where I want to be.